Anyway, here I'm doing Hyun Sao and then crane kick. That's for countering his jab. Right here I use Gon Sao to counter his back kick. Right here I use Tan and Bu to counter his punch. It was very close, it almost got me, but that saved me. Here's a nice example of the flow of Wing Chun. I went from a hook to Gon Sao immediately to another hook. Trust me, it gets way better. Just keep watching. Here I did the crane kick to stop the roundhouse kick. Just if you do this, be gentle when you're sparring because you could really mess up your opponent's or your partner's leg. Here I did a quick Pak Da, or the famous Bruce Lee counterpunch. Here my opponent throws a good hard right hand and I blocked it with the Bong Sao. If you see it closely, I catch a Bong Sao and then I countered, but he slipped a counter. So good on both parties. But Bong Sao definitely saved my ass in this one. This was actually very clever what I did here. So I did a hook into a lop sao to pull him downwards to get him off balance, and then I caught him with some hooks of my own. Here, he actually missed his check hook. He missed it by just a little bit. And then after that, I kept the flow going. Didn't let that stop me. Then I did Man Sao to counter his straight punch. Then I went in. He blocked my hook. After that, I did a straight punch into his body, and I turned that same punch into lop sao, but then he countered it by hugging me, which was smart on his part, because I was in my flow. Here, I did Pak and Tan into a jab. He stopped my jab, so I went for a hook. He stopped my hook. I pulled my head back further back, so his hook wouldn't hit me. And then I did a hook, and I caught him just barely on the chin. And then we reset it. Here, I checked his kick. Then I did a quick lop sao. They move in, then I did Pak, after that I did counter off the Pak, I did Quan Sao to stop his counter, and I went straight into a right hand to the body, turned that right hand punch into a lop sao, and then I got him in the temple. I got him pretty hard in the temple there, so I checked if he was okay. He shook it off, he said it was good. Here I did Gon Sao to catch his kick, and then I took him off balance, and then I just went in from there, and then I got him in the temple again. Now here's probably my favorite or second favorite part here. I use a Busao right when he covered up. I used Busao, and then I did a Lopsao into a hook, and it was perfect sinking. And then I got him right there for hard straight. And then I kept the flow going, and I went to another Lopsao and got him in the temple again. As we say, the pull push or push pull, like the yin and yang, or that's basically the symbolism here, or the philosophy behind this movement. Certain fighters such as Canelo and other boxers do this as well. This is a Wing Chun move. When they cover up, you put Busao into their glove, and then you pull them down, which is Lopsao, into a hook. Right here I did Gonsao, and then I countered immediately into a kick. I accidentally got him a little too low though, that's my bad. Now here it was really smart. So with a roundhouse kick, they have to use that side of the arm to give them more power. So I actually Lopsaoed that hand there so he couldn't get power off his kick. Then I grabbed his kick and then caught him with my own combo. Now here's my favorite part. I did a crane kick for a check, and he threw his right cross. I stopped his right cross with a perfect Busao, and if you look closely, his punch did not touch me. It almost did, but it did not touch me. I stopped his right cross perfectly with my Busao, and then my Busao went to a perfect Lopsao right afterwards, which we practiced this on the wooden dummy and in our forms, and that was like the most perfect application to a Busao to a Lopsao in application. And then I caught him with a good uppercut, then a hook. Then right before the bell rung, and then right when the bell did ring, I actually did Lopsao on his last punch there, and then I got him in the head. I was like, oh my bad. But good game on both parties for a great sparring session. So there you have it, guys. That is Wing Chun being efficient in sparring, and I did my best to explain it, the terminology and everything that was going on. A lot of this stuff is actually in the forms of Wing Chun, and this is how we start to get it in our muscle memory. We do the forms, and then we do it on the wooden dummy, and then in drills. And then if we are doing it and drilling it a lot, that's how we can do it in sparring. Just make sure, if you're wanting to do this, to not be so rigid, to be loose, to relax, so that way you can do it yourself when it comes to application. So if you guys want to see more of Wing Chun sparring, I can do so. I have plenty more of those videos. Just leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll make sure I'll post more of those. Thank you, everyone. You guys have a good one.